Welcome back to Real Deep Understanding. In today's video, we're going to explore the invisible hand of power, understanding social dynamics through the 48 laws of power. While power often seems like something reserved for high-stakes political environments or business boardrooms, the truth is that the laws of power are at play in every interaction we have. Whether you realize it or not, the dynamics of influence, persuasion, and control shape the way you relate to others. And by understanding these laws, you can navigate life with more strategy, grace, and ultimately, success. Today, we'll break down key laws from Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power and explore how they manifest in everyday situations. I'll also provide actionable advice to help you apply these laws effectively in your own life. 1. Law 1. Never outshine the master, the power of subtlety in leadership. In any social or professional setting, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to showcase your own brilliance. But one of the most effective ways to gain influence is to make those above you feel superior, even if you are more capable. This law isn't about downplaying your talents. It's about understanding the psychology of power dynamics. Example in the workplace. Imagine you're at work and you've come up with a brilliant idea that could revolutionize a project. Instead of presenting it in a way that undermines your boss, position your idea as an extension of their vision or something that supports their goals. Actionable advice. Be aware of the egos around you. In conversations or meetings, avoid overtly trying to outshine others, especially those in positions of power. By letting them shine, you build rapport and avoid creating competition. Subtlety and humility can be powerful tools for gaining influence without antagonizing those above you. 2. Law 3. Conceal your intentions, the power of strategic mystery. While transparency is often seen as a virtue, sometimes keeping your cards close to your chest can be a more strategic move. Not revealing your true intentions at all times allows you to keep control of situations and prevents others from undermining your plans before you're ready to act. Example in personal relationships. In personal dynamics, whether it's with friends or partners, revealing every thought or plan immediately can sometimes backfire. If you're planning a big life change, it's often best to keep some things to yourself until you have all the pieces in place. Actionable advice. Practice the art of ambiguity. Don't reveal all your plans up front. Leave some mystery. This allows you to maintain control over how others perceive your actions, and it gives you the flexibility to change course if necessary. The power of mystery is the ability to shape perception. Keep your intentions veiled until the time is right to act. 3. Law 6. Court attention at all costs, creating your personal brand. It's easy to underestimate the importance of visibility. To gain influence, you need to be seen. Whether it's in a social setting or within a professional context, people are more likely to take you seriously if you've established your presence and command attention. Example in social settings. If you're at a networking event or social gathering, it's not enough to simply show up. Engaging in conversations, standing out through unique insights, and subtly drawing attention to your strengths can make a lasting impression. Actionable advice. Cultivate a personal brand. Whether online or offline, build a reputation that catches people's attention for the right reasons. Take part in conversations, share your ideas, and make sure you're noticed in a way that highlights your value without being overbearing. Power often requires presence. Don't shy away from putting yourself out there and making your mark. 4. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally, the power of strategic elimination. In everyday interactions, this law doesn't always mean being ruthless or aggressive. It's about ensuring that your competition or opposition is neutralized without leaving room for them to bounce back. Sometimes, it's about removing obstacles in a subtle, non-confrontational way. Example in business negotiations. If you're negotiating a contract or partnership, make sure that any potential issues are fully addressed. Sometimes that means ensuring no terms are left vague or open for future manipulation. Actionable advice. Tackle problems early. If you sense someone is working against you, address the issue directly or remove the problem before it escalates. By doing so, you can prevent future conflict and establish your dominance in a situation. In power dynamics, Eliminating potential threats early keeps you in control and prevents distractions from your goals. 5. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew, the power of understanding human nature. One of the most potent tools of influence is understanding what drives people, their insecurities, desires, and fears. By understanding what motivates someone, you can better influence their decisions and actions without them even realizing it. Example in personal relationships. If you understand what makes someone feel valued, you can cater your interactions to reinforce that sense of worth. In a romantic relationship, this could mean showing extra care during stressful times when your partner needs reassurance. Actionable advice. Pay close attention to the people you interact with. What are their weaknesses, fears, or desires? Use this knowledge to engage with them in a way that builds rapport and drives collaboration. Power comes from understanding others on a deeper level and tailoring your approach to meet their needs or soften their resistance. 6. Law 48. Assume formlessness, the power of adaptability. One of the key traits of successful individuals is adaptability, being able to shift strategies based on changing circumstances. Flexibility, rather than rigidness, allows you to navigate complex social dynamics and maintain control without being predictable. Example in conflict. If you're facing resistance, instead of pushing back directly, adjust your approach. Sometimes stepping back or appearing to relinquish control can actually cause others to underestimate you, giving you an opportunity to regain power later. Actionable advice. Don't get locked into one identity or approach. Stay fluid in your interactions and strategies. Be willing to change course when necessary, as being formless allows you to move through life without constraints. Power lies in your ability to adapt and remain unpredictable, allowing you to stay in control of every situation. In conclusion, the laws of power aren't just abstract concepts. They are at work every day in the way we interact, influence, and navigate life's complexities. By understanding and applying these laws in subtle, strategic ways, you can gain greater control over your environment and enhance your ability to influence others. Remember, power isn't always about being forceful. Sometimes it's about knowing when to hold back, when to reveal, and when to move with grace. By mastering these principles, you can move through life with purpose, strategy, and ultimately, success. If you found these insights helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below. How do you navigate power dynamics in your own life? Let's discuss.